Many times men want what they think they can handle. And many times they want what they think they do want at the time, but when it comes to the end, they really don't want it. So the example that I was told was a woman that is drop dead gorgeous, but she just stays at home and don't do nothing, and then you out working every day, and you got to come home, and she is there, she bad or whatever, but she don't do nothing. Or having a woman who's a manager at McDonald's, and she looks good or whatever, but she's just manager at McDonald's. What would you prefer? Now, there comes a time where there's gonna come a time in all of men's lives where the looks part doesn't matter as much. Why doesn't it matter as much? Because you see this person every day. You're gonna see them every day, and yes, they look good, and yes, they look good when they go out, and y'all go out and do it all the time, but then when you're trying to really build something, you're gonna look to them and say, well, how can you add value to my life? And if they're not able to add any value, then that's why you see a lot of single IG women. Because when it comes down to it, they are not able to add a lot of value to men's lives. Now, then you have the woman who does work at McDonald's, who does have a good head on her shoulders, and she is doing this for a greater purpose. Now, maybe she doesn't want to work at McDonald's forever, or maybe she's just trying to save money or stack her money up to do other things in her life, or maybe she has bigger dreams, but she does hold you down. She does encourage you. She does go to work. She does help around the house or whatever. She does buy things for you. She does buy things for the house. She does do all the things that you would like for a woman to do to be a partner and not just a bench player on your team. Like it's more than it's having really to have a sports reference. It's like having two superstars on a team. You can have two superstars, or you can have one star and the rest bench players. And what would you really prefer? If you're looking for somebody who has just looks, there's gonna be a small level of insecurity if this is your first woman with these types of looks. My mom told me early. She said, if you're gonna be with somebody who looks good, you can't be mad at everybody looking at her because she looks good. And that stuck with me for a long time, and that's what I always thought. Like, of course, if I think she looks good, I mean, my scale is a little higher than other people, but if I think she look good, then she gonna look good. So if that's the case, then I can't be mad or have other insecurities that would inhibit me to actually work. And my granddad said this: a jealous man can't work. Okay, what that means is a jealous man can't work. What that really means is, when you at work and you thinking about your wife all the time, or your wife or girlfriend or whatever you got at home, and you scared that she might do something to cheat on you or whatever, then you're not gonna be able to do your work. You're not gonna be able to concentrate on your life because you so caught up with this, and that's how you end up crazy. Now, on the other side, with men being insecure about women who have power, let's just put it like that. Women who are on their ish and are doing the things that they need to do to secure their place in the world. Now, I believe this comes from a societal part of thinking where we believe that at a certain point a man has to have everything together or they're bums. And when you have a woman that has been placed up here, for the most part, they're gonna be single. Why? Because if a man, they either gonna be single or date older men. That's one of two things. They're gonna be single or date older men. And the reason why is because, for the most part, they're gonna want somebody that's established because they believe they are established themselves. So you gotta be real with yourself and be like, okay, do I really want somebody that may have more money than me right now, that may be a little further in life than me right now? Are you secure enough to do that? As a man, you just got to say yay or nay. Now, if you say nay, don't get into that relationship and then have her mind effed up because your insecurities have made her feel less than she is now.